Hey, let me give you three things to say that will make you manifest like a maniac. And before I get into that, but here's what I noticed. I noticed that the least amount of effort that I put into something, the faster it showed up. It was like, wow, did you see that? It was like, holy moly. So what I'm going to suggest is there's a lot of processes out there and there's a lot of things that people say that you do and you focus this and you sleep on it overnight and you do all that. You can do all that. They will all work. But what I have found is that the most effort and energy that I put into something to try to make it manifest usually just backfires. It just, usually I'm working against myself. Now, let me say something. It would be great if you would like to subscribe. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe yet because you don't know that I have anything to offer for you. And of course, hit the bell too, but don't do any of that unless you think there's some value to what I'm doing here. And maybe later on, you say, wow, yeah, let me subscribe or hit the bell. So here are the three words, or maybe they're more like three kind of phrases. No matter what shows up, whether you think it's good or you think it's bad or whatever, it doesn't matter. You are here right now in your reality. So whatever shows up, just say, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Now, this could be your abundance that you have, all the money that you have, all the stuff you have. You know, whatever that is, you can say, thank you, I love you, I really appreciate you. Now it could be your lack of abundance. You've got to do the same thing and really, 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 did I say really? Really mean it. You have to say, thank you that I am broke. Thank you that I have really nothing in my life in terms of the physicality things. I really appreciate having nothing. And when you do that, there's no resistance in where you are right now. And it comes in addition with a realization that everything has a consciousness and a vibrational tone to it. So, you know, when you're looking at your car and you're saying, oh, I really appreciate you. Thank you. I love you. By the way, you can do it in any, there's no order. It doesn't matter what order, however you feel at the moment. Maybe you think, oh, I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Same thing. So your car may not be working right now, but you know, you have to say, I really love you and I appreciate you. And thank you for real, you know, for reflecting back to me what is going on within me here. Because your car is nothing but a reflection of you and how it operates and what's going on there. Same thing with everything that is out there and everything that exists. It just is a reflection of you. And it has consciousness just like you do. Don't think because it doesn't move or it looks like a piece of glass, it will not respond to what you're thinking and your being and your vibrating. The reason, by the way, I say you have to really, really, really mean it is because if you say it and you don't mean it, then you might as well not do this exercise. Just don't do it. It won't work. You have to be in alignment. Don't ever, ever, ever look out there and say, well, this thing, this process, this stuff isn't working, because it is working. You're not working. Let's just get real with it, okay? So you're the one who's not working. Let me straighten my hair out. It's been, let's see if I can't get this straight and think, oh man, Oh, thank you. I love you and I appreciate you, my hair. And and so that is the message. Again, what we want to do is we don't have to work hard at this. I can tell you that I thought about something, and I'm going to give you a quick example. I was traveling with some people in a business, and we were jammed into a little Toyota Corolla. There were three of us, and we were running around staying in these really cheap hotels. And then I realized, I said, oh my gosh, this was a thought that I had. It was a quick thought. I got it. It was like, I want to travel maybe to a different state, do a little bit of work, but kind of hang out and, just see the sights and do some traveling. Well, I ended up in a Toyota jammed in with some equipment and two other people, and I said, this isn't what I wanted, I was in a hotel with them. It was like a Super 8 or a Motel 6 or something like that. I can't remember. And I said, this is great. Thank you. I love you and I appreciate you. But let's get into a nicer hotel. I couldn't really change the car right there. Well, that was my belief at the time. I probably could have changed everything, but I knew I could change the accommodation. I said, wow, wouldn't it be nice if, we were staying in a really nice hotel. I didn't put a label on it, but just really nice indoor swimming pool, exercise room, a nice restaurant, much nicer room. And I didn't do anything. I didn't pick up the phone. I didn't get my credit card out. I did nothing. The very next night, we were all in a brand new, it was like 6 months old, Embassy Suites. And this was in Raleigh, North Carolina, brand new Embassy Suites with an indoor swimming pool, exercise room. You know what they do at Embassy Suites? They cook your breakfast for you right in front of you. And then I said, holy moly, this is amazing. And this was some of the belief bridges that I had to build to get to where I am in terms of manifestation now. And so all you have to do is go through your day and say, thank you, I love you, and I appreciate you. If you have a thought, great, think it. And say, thank you, I love you, appreciate. Don't worry, don't ponder it, try to figure out how it's gonna happen. None of that is what your brain is supposed to be doing. Your brain is not a how do I do it mechanism. It was not built for that. It won't work. All of this, how do I do it? What do I do next? Only adds stress and anxiety because your brain is rebelling and saying to you, this is not my job, I am not supposed to be here to try to figure out how this stuff is going to work. All I'm supposed to do is send a signal to the larger part of you, myself. They're supposed to figure it out, send it back. All I'm here to do is that, and also observe what happens. And then, maybe I say, I like it or I don't, then that's our job. And then we send that back and forth. That's it. So now you know how to manifest like a maniac. You don't have to act like a maniac. You can just go, whew, cool. Let's do it this way. So I hope this has been helpful. Now, if you like this, subscribe, hit the bell button, all that stuff, and you'll see me on the next video.